Hey guys, welcome to an auto review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com and on YouTube.com/ToyWorldOrder. I'm Devall. That's Dave Draper.
Yeah.
That's a moving image on a TV because if you put a static image on a TV that old, it tends to burn.
It tends to burn.
Which I should know because I was a video major, for God's sakes. But sometimes it's those thoughts that make you go, it'll be fine. Dave hears that a lot from me.
I do.
It'll be fine. It's
I
fine. It's fine. Your foot's on fire. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. You're good. You're good. It's all good. It's good. It's good. We're back, gang, with an auto review. This time we're going to take a look at some very cool DC Multiverse figures. Of course, the last DC stuff we looked at, we told you the boxes were changing.
Yes.
And that was the last wave that was in those classic DC.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. Was the last...
Allegedly, as the puppet would say.
Allegedly. This is the all-new DC Multiverse...
Blue.
Yeah, the blue. The Clayface Collect and Connect. So we have the Martian Manhunter from the Supergirl series. All-Star Batman Two-Face. We have Batwoman. We have Jessica Cruz.
One of the two new Green Lanterns.
And the new Superman.
The actual Superman.
Yes, not the new 52.
Which was actually apparently Mr. Mitzelblix.
Comic books. Your storytelling is ridiculous.
Well, no, actually, it was he ran into Dr. Manhattan and was terrified, so he was hiding as Superman. Actually.
So what do you say? Well, okay, so let's look. The blue packaging here is a little different here. Let's put these guys.
Yeah, it's got like a weird little dent in the bottom there.
It does. It's got this weird little lip. So it's got this little indentation in the bottom. The DC logo here is pulled out a little bit from the bottom of the box.
And these are the same as the I don't know what it's called, but the TV and movie ones.
Yes.
Like the Flash and the Val Kilmer Batman.
Yes.
It's just we haven't gotten those here.
Yeah, we won't now probably.
But they were a Walmart thing, I think.
They were a Walmart thing, I believe. But this, of course, with Martian Manhunter from the Supergirl, of course, you get the big window here to show off the figure.
Yeah.
A look at the character from the show on the sides, and then, of course, the back shows you the different characters. But yeah, the basic the buildup of the box itself is very different. So
it's like there's a lot of little cosmetic changes to make it, I guess, stand out against all the unsold.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman and Justice League figures.
Which is quite a bit of that still,
Sadly.
What do you say we pop these open? We'll take a look at them up close and personal, and we'll show you what they're all about. All right, the DC Multiverse Clayface Collect and Connect series. We'll move big old Clayface out of here. Dave, you want to take Superman and Batwoman over there. I'm going to take Martian Manhunter. We will start talking about our Green Lantern here. Mm-hmm. And what's interesting about her, and is not done well at all, sadly, is that
ouch.
Well, she's got the lantern. She looks good, but she's got these little like energy constructs that are supposed to like wrap around her body, and they don't stay on that well. Like they're just these weird pieces of extra rubber that.
And they've done like little lightning effects that worked really well in the past.
Yeah, and they're not done well at all.
They don't look good. They look like Imaginext stuff.
Yeah, they do. They very much do look like Imaginext stuff. I mean, of course, my camera shows it as neon green because, dear Lord...
well, it's not that far off for once.
No, guys. It is not, actually. It's pretty close.
For once, the camera's not going completely crazy.
Her waist is really like... Maybe it's just because so they can have the Green Lantern, like, flying, with her...
No, I think it's
Is it both the girls?
Yeah.
It seems like they're...
It's a female buck.
Yeah, the butt connection here is really loose. Like it's.
Well, I don't know if it's loose, but it's okay. It's actually pretty loose.
Yeah, it's pretty loose, man.
To be fair.
Yeah, but she has the same range of articulation as a lot of the most recent DC Multiverse figures.
Again, it's a buck, so it uses a lot of the same parts.
Sadly, the lantern here is
that's weird.
Is poorly constructed, so it doesn't matter.
I have a lot of Mattel Green Lanterns, and none of them have ever had that.
Yeah, it's not weighted right. Like it's too. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. Like it just does not. She is not. She's not her accessories are not well done. She is a great looking figure. Her accessories not so much, at all.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's talk about. I'm going to talk about my two over here, and then Dave's going to finish it up with the other three. But let's talk about Mr. Two-Face, the Batman All-Stars version of Two-Face, who is kind of I don't know, almost hipsterish in his own appearance.
Kind of has a Lupin the Third look. I mean, at least from this angle.
Yeah, from this angle, like he's got the hair swoop and the face, the burnt side of the face. He's got a couple of pistols that he kind of holds okay.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Can you qualify that a little more?
Well, here's the problem with them. They go in, but as you can see, the way his hands are shaped, he holds the guns at an angle. Like instead of holding, like you have to position them straight, and that's the natural. The natural hold for his guns is like out at an angle. So it's kind of weird. He also, though, has removable hands, which I'm not going to try to pop out of there because, well, it's Mattel and I don't trust Mattel's craftsmanship enough.
Wow.
He does have articulation. He does have the articulation there at the right under the chest.
The ab crunch.
The ab crunch. The tie is a separate piece. It's a separate soft plastic piece as well as the coat. So it's a very, very soft plastic. So it does give him some range of movement and motion, which is nice, because usually these are like really thick plastic. He's got the regular articulation in the legs, a little less so because of the way the pants are sculpted. So his feet don't have a whole lot of range of movement, but he can twist at the waist. The hands here can move back and forth. So some nice articulation. But he also has these alternate hands, and inside of each of his hands is his famous two-sided coin. And in one hand is the healed side, and the other hand is the scarred side, and they're both the same hand. They are both the left hand. So you can either have it with the healed side or the scarred side, depending on how you want to display him with the after the coin flip. So same hand sculpt, just a different sculpt on the coin in each one. So that's kind of neat. And then, of course, his little pistols. He has the two little, probably Browning revolvers, I would imagine. Like,
okay.
Not revolvers, but I don't know my guns, people. They're little black pistols. Semi-automatic, because they got the little thing. I just know him as pew-pews. Pew-pew-pews. All right, moving on, before I make myself more of a moron than I already am, which is an impossible task. Next, we have the Supergirl Martian Manhunter from the CW series Supergirl. The complete CGI constructed Martian Manhunter in the show is pretty faithfully recreated here. It's a nice sculpt. It's a nice looking figure. I'm actually kind of a fan of this version of the Martian Manhunter. I think he's used really well on the show. His cape here actually is just a separate piece altogether of really kind of soft, flimsy plastic. And instead of holes like Marvel figures have or whatnot, he actually has this little slot on his back that the cape just kind of plugs into. Which again is kind of different because when I pulled him out of the box, like he came off and the cape stayed, and I was like, all right, well there you go.
Yeah, we had a lot of issues getting some of these parts out of the box.
I'm going to take the cape off for a minute though, but he's got the ab crunch, actually really nice ab crunch and waist swivel. He's got the weird kind of cut hips that Mattel likes to do. Dun 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 dun. Like yeah. He also comes with an extra set of hands, so he comes packaged with these fist hands. He actually has a pair of holding hands, so he's got a left and a right holding hand, and he also comes with
the Black Mercy.
The Black Mercy, which is actually supposed to be. I know it's actually called Black Mercy, but I always thought it was more of an homage to Starro.
No, there was actually a famous Alan Moore story. Thur. There's a famous Alan Moore story called "For the Man Who Had Everything," in which, oh god, what's his name?
Superman. Yeah,
Superman. But the big yellow jerk dude sends him the Black Mercy on his birthday, and then
it basically creates a
reality in your mind that's supposed to be perfect.
Yeah, and that's what these are in the show. They do the same thing, but he comes with a removable Black Mercy, which actually should go over his shoulders.
I feel I have failed Robbie Rosari.
So, but it can go around.
Mongol? I think his name is Mongol.
Yeah. So it can go around his chest. And in the show, it wasn't Mongol. I think they were just some weird.
They were Kryptonians.
Yeah, they were Kryptonians. But so the Black Mercy, little removable Black Mercy piece, which is kind of cool. So.
Which is kind of sweet.
Yeah, Dave, you're up.
Oh no, how embarrassing! Speaking of Superman, we'll go with Superman first. It is ironically the new Superman, who is the old Superman, I believe.
Yes, the original Superman.
No. But the post-crisis Superman.
Oh, okay.
Who somehow escaped the New 52 and was off living with Lois, blah, blah, blah. and had a kid, and they have a book, and all that's going to go away now that Brian Michael Bendis is writing Superman.
Of course.
It's Superman.
Right.
I think the major thing is he still doesn't have the red trunks, and I think even the New 52 version had red boots, and he doesn't. There's a little bit of black around the wrists. The cape is pegged in there pretty good. It's got a Superman logo on the back. I mean, it's a nice head sculpt. And he does come with extra hands. He comes with little karate chops / swimming hands
For flying.
For flying. Okay.
When he's cutting through the wind.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
I always kind of have him punching through the wind, but
okay,
whatever. But he comes with a right and a left hand.
Yay!
For swimming through the wind,
yes.
whatever. I don't know. It's a well done figure. I like the head sculpt. It's another Superman, and the whole blue outfit, getting a little boring. And then we have Batwoman, who, like Green Lantern, has the boob crunch. And,
yay!
They all have the stand. They all have the standard. Actually,
Huh? Back to Superman?
Back to Superman, because he does not have the Mattel hips. He has a ball jointed hip.
He has a ball jointed hip. That's interesting.
Yeah, let's breaking news here, sir.
Sir.
And I believe, Batwoman also has the ball jointed hips.
Interesting.
Probably because they look a little better on a woman than those weird flangy hips.
Yeah.
Again, she's got a cape that's plugged in there really well. Like it's got a really thick plug. It might be glued. The only extra piece she comes with, aside from the Build-A-Figure piece, Collect and Connect piece, is a unmasked head. And she's got really... fumbling. She's got really short Stranger Things 11 hair.
Because I think the other hair...
I think the other hair is a wig.
Yeah.
Kind of like the old Batgirl from
the TV
show.
Yeah.
Just a cool... it's a long overdue figure. This character's been around forever.
Yes. And then...
Speaking of long overdue...
Have at thee, David, with the Clayface.
Yeah, okay, it's Clayface.
Yay!
This is, I believe, the second Clayface that Mattel's done.
That's the first Collect and Connect figure.
As a Connect and Collect. Yeah, it's the first one as a Collect and Connect. But they had one that they've reissued a couple times that had rubber arms.
Yes.
Which, are
Fall apart.
steadily going bad in my basement. This one is all solid plastic, and he is real. Whoops. He's a little too articulated.
He's got some nice articulation.
Yeah,
to
but
it.
it's not. It's a ball jointed wrist, which I'm not doing a real good job.
The hands do come off.
Well, okay. Oh yeah, they do because he was supposed to come. There were supposed to be some Toys R Us exclusives that came with extra weapon pieces that you could plug into the hands, kind of like Sandman. Don't know what's going to happen with that now. Yeah, that's something they've been doing for a while now with these waves. Is having extra figures that come with Toys R Us that have extra weapons or extra parts, extra heads.
Somebody will get those.
He has a hinged jaw, which is really
cool.
Swivel waist.
It's an amazingly well sculpted figure too.
It's a really good looking figure, and it's incredibly well articulated.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a very cool figure.
It's a very cool figure, and honestly, I don't think there are many clunkers in this particular wave.
No.
So it's actually kind of worth it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There you go, guys. There's a look at the latest wave of DC Multiverse figures with the Clayface Collect and Connect figure. I don't know where you're going to find these right now. Walmart's, maybe. Targets, maybe. Big Bad Toy Store.
Where I got them from.
They seem to get them. Sadly, with Toys R Us gone, pretty much at this point, you're not going to find any of this stuff on their shelves. So,
and I hate to say it, but these guys have been sitting in my pile of loot for a while.
Yeah, for a while now. So these have been out for a while. So you can check them out, find them where you can. It's a great line. If for anything, to get them for the Collect and Connect Clayface, which is expertly done. So.
And as I said a minute ago, literally a second ago, although we're filming it a little bit later, there are very few. Even though she's not super impressive, it's a new character.
Yeah.
There aren't that many kind of clunkers in this wave.
No. Usually there's a couple, but...
these two are, I think, are really kind of useful, good additions. It's a good Two-Face. People like Two-Face. Superman's really kind of the only womp. Yeah. But, I get that he's a new version of Superman, so they're going to milk that.
It's very cool. There you go, guys. Make sure you check us out. Go to youtube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe, mash the like button. Enjoy join in the conversation, as well as youtube.com/board to the show. Check out the Dave and Devall's Toys and Collectibles podcast on ToyWorldOrder.com and more. And gang, until next time, David.
Keep playing with your toys.
Take care, guys. We'll see you next time. Dun 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 dun. Wow. That's right. Treat him like Cyclops.
Wow.